Hi everyone, it's Cassandra. So this is my first YouTube video, so hopefully the quality will get better as I get used to doing it. So for right now, I'm just using my laptop to record. So as you can tell by the title, I have made a decision to get weight loss surgery. In particular, I will be getting the vertical sleeve done hopefully this fall. I don't have my actual surgery date yet. I am going through the pre-op procedures for my insurance to pay for the surgery. So I am glad that my insurance is only 3 months. I have been speaking to other people who I interact with, and theirs is anywhere from 6 months to a year, so or more. It seems like most of the people who I speak to are in the 6 to 12 month range. So I'm glad that mine's only required 3 months. So I'm scared. Not a lot, but I need the help. I have been trying on my own for years and have not been very successful on my own. So I'm going to use this as a tool to help me. I feel as though I do a good job on my own with changing my diet and exercise, but I feel as though the sleep will help me limit the amount of calories that I bring in or take in daily or weekly or monthly, and that will help me lose the weight. So, a little background on myself. I am 37 years old. I've been overweight all my life. I've never been, super skinny or, too much overweight. I've always been a little chubby. So, I started to notice around 2010, 2011 that I was picking up quite a bit of weight. And I led a fairly active life, working out, going and doing different activities, and hardly ever eating badly. I mean, I do go out and have fun and have drinks with my friends or go to eat, but that wasn't a daily thing. So, like I said, around 2010, 2011 is when I started to notice a bunch of weight was picking up on me. So, I went to the doctor and I went and had a bunch of blood work done and going to see specialists. So, it turns out that I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovary syndrome, and that I was anemic, which wasn't a shocker. I've always been anemic, and that I was insulin resistant. So PCOS I never heard of before. So that's something that I had to do my research on, and I'm not even gonna lie, just reading the symptoms and reading if you allow it to continue to progress, what it could bring to you was scary. So like I said, I've been diagnosed since I want to say I got my official diagnosis with the PCS around either the end of 2011, beginning of 2012. In the insulin resistance around the same time frame. The anemic, I was in shock. I've been, like I said, I've been anemic since childhood, so I'm used to iron pills. Let's just say that. So, 2012 on, I've tried different types of diets, DASH diet, Herbalife, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now, but I have been on very strict supervised diets, and I can't think of all the names, but I tried on my own. I tried doing different types of exercises, high intensity exercises, doing workouts twice a day, getting up around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and working out in my apartment complex gym. And then after work, I always keep a gym bag with me. After work, when I'm driving home, I will stop at the gym and work out there also. it did work for a little while, I will say that. Around 2013, 2014, I lost about 45, 50 pounds. But all said and done, that was killing me. I had no life. I was working out all the time. You know, scared to eat certain food, scared to eat after a certain time at night. And unfortunately, you know, that wasn't something that I was able to maintain. So as soon as I stopped, I gained that weight right back and then some. So, I think last year was really an eye opener for me. I hurt my back, which wasn't my first time hurting my back. I actually sprained a muscle in my lower back in 2014 when I was moving. So when it happened again last year, I was like, oh, I did it again. However, when I did it this time, I really did it. So it got so bad that I had to get cortisone shots, and then I had to do physical therapy, which I did around the summertime of last year. Finished that, had a month reprieve. My back started hurting again, where it was hard for me to stand up for long periods of time. And even worse, I felt it when I was trying to go to sleep. I could not get comfortable. Could not lay on my side, which I'm a side sleeper. Could not lay on my back, definitely. So I was sleeping on my sofa, which, if anybody knows about sleeping on the sofa, you kind of subconsciously know that you're sleeping on the sofa, so you're not going to move around too much. And you know, you don't want to fall on the floor and hurt yourself worse. So I didn't want to sleep in my bed because I was afraid that, you know, while I'm asleep, and I move around a lot when I sleep, that I would move around and lay on my back and then just be like, you know, in extreme pain. So I slept on my sofa for quite a few months and had to go and do physical therapy a second time. So both physical therapy terms or times that I did it, the first time I did it from June of last year, maybe like late June of last year until September, so 3 months of last year. And then I don't know what I did again, but I had to go back and do physical therapy again from around November of last year, mid to late November of last year, to the end of January. So the first time, definitely they could tell it was that I re-sprained the same muscle in my lower back. So it was all about me doing exercises to strengthen my back, and same thing that they noticed there is the weight wasn't helping, because it was putting more pressure on my back. The second time I had to do physical therapy, I actually went, that was different from the first round of me doing physical therapy. The first round, I just got x-rays done on my back. The second round of physical therapy, I actually went and had MRIs done on my lower and mid back. And they could tell that I had scoliosis, which is a slight scoliosis, which is again not anything that I haven't heard before, and that I had degenerative disc disorder, I think is what it's called. And again, same thing, the weight is not helping. So second go around, it was about me doing different type of exercises again that will strengthen my back, and again the pressure to lose the weight. I don't know if anybody else has been through the same issues that I've been through. It is really hard when you can't even stand up hardly straight to expect me to be working out at the same time without me being afraid that I might hurt myself worse, or well, not even any other options. That was the main thing. I was afraid that I was going to hurt myself worse. So I did not work out during the second round of me doing physical therapy. I did the exercises that I was supposed to do after my physical therapy classes to strengthen my back. But as far as me working out, me running on the treadmill, any exercise machine, I did not do that because I was afraid that I was going to hurt myself even worse than the pain that I was in. However, that did motivate me to start looking into weight loss surgery. So the two that I did research on was, of course, gastric bypass. And then the second one that I did research on was the vertical sleeve. So I decided on the vertical sleeve because it is a little bit less invasive than the gastric bypass, and the recovery time is faster. I think what I'm going to try to do, just so I can document the journey for myself better than the way I've been doing it, is to make a series on YouTube of my weight loss journey with me going through the surgery. I'm hoping that I can have the surgery sometime in October. I have one more month of pre-op required classes that I have to attend for my insurance company to pay for my surgery. Again, my actual surgery date is depending on me completing all my pre-op required courses and the schedule of the surgeon in the hospital. So I will document this and post this on YouTube. I hope this will be good inspiration for anybody else who's going through a similar background, or even have a similar background to me, or similar current situation as me. Anybody else have any suggestions as to what I should include in my future videos? Please comment below and let me know. And please, everybody, be respectful. It's so hard. A weight loss journey for anybody is so hard to deal with on your own, or to even deal with your family and your friends, because you get so much opinions. Let's everybody just be friends in the comments. Let's not, be negative or talk down about anybody who makes a comment. It takes a lot for people to put themselves out there, such as myself. I've never done anything like this. So, and again, I'm not a medical expert. I'm not an expert on anything. I'm just going to talk about my experience and suggestions that, or recommendations given to me by my doctors, just so that this can help somebody else who is interested in doing weight loss surgery, or who is currently going through a weight loss journey, whether it is with surgery or without. We're all on a journey together. Some people just need a little bit of extra help, and I am definitely somebody who needs help. So let's just all be respectful to everybody in the comments. And yeah, I look forward to making these videos and getting suggestions from anybody else. And I hope you will like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what else you are looking forward to in a future video. All right, thank you. Bye.